How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel once again. Mentioned in the last video a couple jobs to do on the old T4 for its upcoming MOT, so we're going to tackle one of those today. So it's got quite a screeching fan belt. The belt that drives the alternator is it's either not tensioned properly or it's stretched or something, but it's really screeching, especially from cold. So yeah, let me show you the issue and then we'll go about fixing it today. So this fan is a 1994 model. It's one of the earlier ones, and it has a 5-cylinder 2.4 litre diesel engine. These are the AAB code. Now these came in two formats. You get early ones and late ones. The main difference is just the ancillaries that are bolted onto the engine. So on the early ones, like I've got here, it's the early style V belts, whereas on the later ones they switched over to ribbed belts. So we're underneath the van now. You can quite clearly see the alternator here. You can see it's got this bracket here that mounts it to the engine block, and this is actually the tensioner set up just here. So this bracket has a series of teeth, and then this tensioner bolt also has a series of teeth on it. So as you move that bolt across here, it's supposed to tension the belt. Now I can feel already my belt is really loose. So I'm just going to take the belt off completely just so I can inspect it for damage. See if there's any cracks or anything. Now in order to get it off, there is a bolt, just that one there. We'll loosen that one off, and then we can also loosen this 13mm off, and then as we turn this sort of toothed washer nut type thing to drive up this way, that should allow take all the tension off the belt, and we should be able to just slip it off. That top bolt is 17mm. Not the easiest to get into, but we just want to loosen it off. We don't want to take it right off. It's just that bolt just there. Just loosen that one off. Then loosen this 13mm off. And then just simply turn that sort of toothed nut that I mentioned. And you'll see the alternator will start to give up its tension, and then the belt can just simply be pulled off. Now rather than refit this old belt, I think it was actually a little bit too long. I think 13 by 1125 is just a tad too long. So my van has a 90 amp alternator, so it does need a 13mm belt, but I've went for the next one down, which I think is a 13 by 1100, because with this 1125 the tensioner was sort of right at the end of its travel, and I still wasn't too happy with the tension on the belt. So we're going to go one down and see if we can get that tension better. So yeah, let's go and fit that up to the van. And just before I went to go and pick up that new belt from the local motor factors, cleaned up the bracket and just gave it a quick prime and paint. So that's all dry and ready to fit back up now. The other thing I've got here is just a new tensioner bolt. Sometimes the teeth on that sort of toothed nut thing can strip, and it doesn't quite hold the tension quite so well. So for the sake of, I think this was like £6 or something, it's worth replacing this as well. So that's the part number there. This number at the top is the Febi part number, so if you pop into eBay Febi 22050, you'll see a bunch of these come up. Nice and cheap, and worth changing while you're in there as well. So first thing, I'm going to get this bracket back on. Now the bolt that holds this bracket just here is actually also holding the water pump, and not only that, but it's also the tensioner for the cam belt, because the main timing belt or cam belt is what drives the water pump on this, there's no external belt for the water pump. And you can see there, it's actually tensioned. The whole belt is tensioned by the water pump as well. So obviously it's holding its position here, but when I put this bolt back in, I just want to make sure it's not going to back out. So this bolt is just on loose for now, until we've set the tension. So you can then get this bolt back on again, just have it nice and loose. Push the alternator all the way towards the engine block. You should be able to then slip over the new belt. And then you're basically just going to want to turn this guy until the alternator reaches a point where it's got good tension on here. So as you're moving this tensioner along, once you get it to somewhere that feels not too tight, belt should have a wee bit of movement in it still. Keep a hold of it there and then just nip this 13mm bolt right up. And then that should hold the tension, and then you can of course tighten this one right up as well. And then once you're happy with all that, just go ahead and retighten that top 17mm bolt, and then that should be you. So that's it, all the bolts are nice and tight. Belt's got some good tension, it's sitting nicely on both the pulleys. So yeah, let's fire up the van and see what happens. And that's it, job done. No more screeching from the belt. The alternator's still charging nicely, there's no battery light on, and the belt's not wobbling around while the van's running. So yeah, I'll consider that job done. Now with the old stuff, I'm going to keep a hold of this, so probably keep it as a spare in the glove box. You never know when something like this might come in handy when you're in the middle of nowhere. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that was useful to some of you AAB owners out there. If you've any questions at all, just drop them in the comments below and I'll try my best to get back to you. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.